Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Kvaratskhelia. That's really well manoeuvred. Jordan Henderson. Wharton. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Wirtz. Mbappe! Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Kvaratskhelia! He's missed, but not by that far.
Kvaratskhelia certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Wirtz. Conte. Works it forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Wharton. Conte. Now it's Vieri. Platini. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there... Pedri! And he's done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Jordan Henderson. Timber. He's got away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Wirtz. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
And we have our very first corner. Platini with the short one. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. And they can counter here. Vids. And it's Wharton. Jordan Henderson, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Bale. Nice looking ball. Oh, important interception. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played back to the goalkeeper, David De Gea, the great organiser of defence.
Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Wirtz. Conte. Platini. Looking for options for movement. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? And Wharton. And it's Pedri. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, he was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Goes down, but nothing given. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Birmingham really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Kvaratskhelia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then
oh, he's been caught napping. It's Pierde! We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's picked it up out wide. Pedri. Wirtz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Jordan Henderson. Now that looks a decent ball. Conte. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Now it's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Wirtz gets flagged offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Timber.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort it.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Henderson running with the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Mbappe. Timber. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitutions taking place.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Wharton, and it's Olmo. Now it's Bale. Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This looks promising. Wharton.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Bale. Now it's come to nothing. Pedri. And he's had it nicked away. Henderson. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Please turn your
How do
attention
you look back
to
on the game then, Jim?
Birmingham
provided by
desperately
the local
failing
police.
to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister does well to get it back. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Bale. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here. Bale!
Birmingham couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Bale might just make this. Conte. And here's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crunching tackle. Ambrosini, McAllister. He's looking wide. Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Jordan Henderson. McAllister makes the interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Michel Platini. Can he get on the end of this? They're urging him to shoot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Bale. Oh, look at the space here. It's Bale! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. There is the breakthrough. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
That could spell trouble. Look at the space here. Now, and a chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hazard.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Played out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He can run onto that. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was alert to it. And the shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Quick reminder today, please
terrific half, 4 goals split
as it's time
evenly,
to announce today's
beautifully
winning
set up
lottery numbers.
for the second period to follow. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Swings in across. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And it's Azar. Some really good ball movement. Costa Curta. Ambrosini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. And he's got the beating of his man. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. Neymar's cross. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And that's a good ball. And he's gone backward here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Vieri. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 99, Lieri. Number 18.
They've played it short.
Number 8, Henderson. Number 37.
There's the shot! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rijkaard. And it's Chiellini. Has a look and plays it forward. Good ball, good take.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? The cross comes in. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hakimi. Out for a throw. Rice. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mix.
Great chance! Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
This looks promising. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ambrosini. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, everybody.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Birmingham definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an excellent interception. Thuram gets it clear. Jordan Henderson. And here's Vieri. He's having a shot! They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Messi. Messi. He slings it in, and we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Played out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Well, that looks a decent ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Good play on the left-hand side here. Best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. Conte, and it's Michel Platini. And it's Conte. Bale. Vieri! Great effort, but no way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Conte. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a shot!
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Vieri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Oh, super ball! And the finish! And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Van der Ven concedes a free kick for that. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Now it's Vieri. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply.
Birmingham have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Mbappe. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That pass isn't the best. Nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, this is a great position. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. It's Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, George Best. Number 8,
Messi.
Dembele. Number 9,
Defending was strong and
Mbappe.
firm.
Number 26, Davids. Number 19, Vieira.
Well,
Coming
the
on
defence
field,
proved infallible
number
then,
18,
but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Number 11,
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 90,
Zanetti.
Neymar.
Bale.
Number 13,
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This
Number
is a formidable
20,
matchup.
Captado.
Bale, a
Substitution
player
in
so
progress.
deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Costa Curta makes the interception. Looking for shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bale. And here's Bale. Zanetti. Bale! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone looking for safety. Pinches it off him. Neymar. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Bale. And he's there to retrieve it. Gattuso. And here's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance, surely! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So is this the start of a comeback? Bale, and it's Messi. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. It's a good spell of possession, this. No foul, says the referee. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fires it in low. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely. Goes for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge knocks it into space, and this is Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, cracking goal. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw.
Platini really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Passing nice and neat. Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Bale. No, again there's no way through. And he's away. That's an imaginative pass. Now this could be it. There's the shot! Almost half an hour in now. Pierde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... And the finish! So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Nesta cuts it out. Jordan Henderson aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that was very necessary. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge. Well, he was clear. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Algiers have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vieri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Smoothly does it. Conte. Now that's a lovely exchange. Vieri is fouled. Bale is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Bale! There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Birmingham certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
And
they
now,
need to keep pushing, keep
crowd,
imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Wishing our birthday boy
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And this is Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Platini. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And he's being shifted off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and Cruyff! He's got a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's a shade optimistic. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he shoots! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been a...
Bale! Off the post! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Platini. Number 99, Vieri. Number 18,
They've played it short.
Conte. Number 8, Henderson.
Great
Number
chance!
37,
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
playing on the field.
And
Number
now they can
17,
spring out of defence.
Brisson. Number 7,
That has been
Mbappe.
cut short.
Number 41,
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final
Zanetti.
pass looked decent.
Number
They just
4,
couldn't pick out that
Williams
killer
Saliba.
ball.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Rice. And it's Zanetti. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Angers are down to 10 men. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
75 minutes played. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saliba makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Jong. Probing pass. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's gone forward. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He might be in here! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To be heavy after the final whistle today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
It just has... Shot, surely! Goal! Sao Paulo! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Vieri. That is a crunching tackle. Kante looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Vieri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Platini with the short one. And it's made its way to him. And a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Aubameyang. Elise, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale. Can he finish? So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Back into the middle, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. Jordan Henderson, that has not gone well. Serginho. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This looks promising. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Real... And a chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So all square, and not for the first... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Platini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Vieri. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Oh. Vieri! It's in! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vieri. And Dixon. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rijkaard. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is tee right now, his boots twinkling at their golden best. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Pierde. With 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar chasing after it. And here's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away. This looks promising. Oh, such a clever touch. It's Eto'o! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Conte. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Turns and goes back. Bale. And this is Vieri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rafinha. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Turan. Pedri. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Bale. And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha. Now it's Vieri. Vieri. Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Bale. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Bale. Pedri. A good-looking ball. And that could set him on his way. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Eto'o, and he's got the beating of his man. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. Nesta with the clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that was close. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving forward. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. That has been cut short. Now it's Platini. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o opts to play it back. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Platini. Number 99.
Pedri, a player who needs no introduction.
Henderson. Number 37.
And they continue each to cancel the other out.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Number 19. David Villa.
That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass. He can run onto that. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting past him there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Missed by a fraction. Eto'o gets a foot in here. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. And he welcomes it in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. And still we await the first breakthrough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos crosses it in. Leicester tries to clear.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Bale. Bale is flagged offside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Birmingham really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking for options for movement. Zanetti. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he is going into that little black book. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Neymar! They've played it short. And that has left him in a heap. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Looking to play him in. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, crossbar! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pedri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pedri can see things others simply cannot.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added
Batistuta.
time.
Yamal finds himself offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played towards the front line. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get rid. Neymar. Pedri does well. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Birmingham certainly had some good moments.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Platini! It's bounced back off the post. Azar. And it's McAllister. Kubasi. Szoboszlai. Showing great feet there. Nice interception, well timed. That has been slung wide. And it's Conte. Oh, what a ball! McAllister. Kante does really well there, he is strong. That's an excellent interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bale, and this is Bale. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Referee's given a throw. It's going to be another throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Now that's well seen too. So it is still 0-0. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Birmingham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And claimed it back swiftly. Szoboszlai.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
McAllister. It's a pretty loose pass. Almost half an hour in now. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Vieri. Conte. And it's Bale. Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Szoboszlai.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a sharp pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Vieri. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Platini, good driving. It's Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Picked out brilliantly. Neymar. And here's Bale. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please take this
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Birmingham really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Van de Ven. Now it's Bale. Soboslai cuts it out. Distributed tidily. And smartly reclaimed. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Platini. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Serginho. Nicked it back promptly. The ball has bounced loose now. He's found a way through. Still just a single goal between the sides. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Platini. Number 99, Lieri.
Now it's Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Number Meccano
17,
spots it and
Equipo.
intercepts.
Number 7, Mbappe.
So we've reached the hour mark. That's a cute ball. And they win it back again. That's a shade optimistic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Van Nistelrooy stood his ground strongly. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he has shown him a yellow card. Zanetti. And this is Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. And he's picked out the run. And a chance! Serginho.
They've got to make this nice and quick. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Zanetti. Azar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And the ball's gone astray.
Birmingham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Szoboszlai. Now he's got space here. Serginho looking to run onto it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Henderson. Number 18, Conte. Number 37, Van de Ven.
Now it's Rice.
Coming on the field.
He's through, it's
Number
what a
15,
decent chance!
Tonali. Number 41.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Number 2.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to
Substitution
tighten
taking
the screw
place.
there, and it's been blown.
Zanetti. Turns back here, probably the best option. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Schuberschlei. He's got away. Doué. Now it's Doué. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Doué. Over to the left.
4 added
Looking
minutes
for the
has
run.
been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Doué. And the counter is on. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Just a quick announcement.
After all of that, Jim. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call Safe Hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Some good work on the right flank here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Vieri. Spread it left. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's gone forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Neymar is herring after that one. Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Michel Platini. And it's Conte. And this is Vieri. That's good play. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? And he's done it! 200. It's the goal they all came to see. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he plays one through. And this is goes for goal! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is a goal worthy of Bale! And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Bale. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running. Pierde! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Platini plays it short. Now it's Platini. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Somewhat off target. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Roberto Carlos. Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground. Oh, what has happened here? It's run loose here. Back in once more. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one.
It's Pierde! Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Marseille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Platini.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pierde! And he's taking no chances there. And here's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rafinha. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He is through here. And he's there to make the challenge. Vieri was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Great chance! So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Roberto, he gets big! He has done it! picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Bale. He's got away. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Vieri. Rafinha quietly revving up. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff.
Might want to be careful there.
Nesta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Bale. Oh, what a ball! Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Maldini tries to clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Short changes him with that pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. That's very neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barella, searching pass he's played there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. He's cut it out. Costa Curta. Platini. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte touches it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Nice-looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he's gone long. Now, can they get him away? Picked out, there's the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Adriano. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
And now they can clear their lines.
Number 41.
And here's Pullet.
Right.
Pullet is flagged
10.
offside.
Platini. Number 99. Vieri. Coming on the field. Number 2. Cannavaro. Number 33. Zanetti. Number 15.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 17.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Marseille finding their passes. Chance, surely! Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Villa. And this is Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. That's really well manoeuvred. Couldn't squeeze it through. This one. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. But they've got it again. Now it's Villa. Dembele. Marseille have it back and can go again. He's found a way through.
2 added minutes has been
And he's
indicated.
whipped it across. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great run, magical. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Volunteers for each block.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And here's Bale. Vieri receives it in a good position here. It's Vieri! Adriano might just make this. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Vieri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Birmingham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's nice. And it's Conte. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Costa Curta with the slide tackle there. Rice. And here's Vieri. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he was quick to react.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He might be in here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adriano. And it's Michel Platini. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that should get the job done. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Guti. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta makes the interception. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This looks promising. Thuram threads one in. That has not gone well. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's looking wide. Adriano. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Vieri. Vieira is the guilty party there. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Toure simply refused to be outdone there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Incoming delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Costa Curta. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Platini. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Birmingham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pierde has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte knocks it out wide, looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And it's Guti. Adriano. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Guti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Number 19, David Villa.
Vieira. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bale. Bale. He's found a way through. Cleared without complication. And the shot's on here. And here's Bale. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he welcomes it in. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution on the field. Number 37, Van der Ven. Number 41,
Zanetti.
Number 18,
He won't be happy with that one.
Conte.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Number 33, Zanetti.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Iniesta gets it away. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball.
Birmingham really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Iniesta, and he's managed to get free.
Boca Juniors really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neymar receives. Neymar! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
David Villa. And here's Neymar. That is lovely. It's Neymar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as they're going to go.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? It's played through for him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here. Oh, super find. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Saliba. Costa Curta. Bale is herring after that one. Platini. No, it's come to nothing. Saliba with the clearance. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Michel Platini. And here's Vieri. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Rising over the bar.
Bale will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Foot in. Pirlo. Great vision. Oh, it's come loose. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Ronaldo. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Pirlo. Well, that pass isn't the best. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thuram.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieri was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And this is Vieri. Oh, what's he giving here?
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
So the most significant moment of the game. Terrific save by Abbiati.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And he plays one through.
And he's surging through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that.
Pirlo.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And it's Thuram. And here's Maradona.
Passes short and sharp.
Chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very nicely done. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Always onto this, and this is Messi. That's good play. And he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Platini. Now it's Platini. Platini. It's a good spell of possession, this. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Leicester clears. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. And he opts to go forward. Pirlo.
There will be 1 minute
That's a
added
cute
time.
ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Platini. Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He can run onto that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Busquets is the team's great visionary. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's a throw-in. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pirlo. And it's Maradona. And he's cut it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Vieri.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rice. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Platini. Bale. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets into some space. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo.
Milan are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
No, that's been intercepted.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 99, Vieri. Number 41, Rice. Number 18, Conte. Number 37, Van de Ven. Coming on the field, number
Busquets.
17, Hector Brisson. Number 19,
Searching pass he's played
David
there.
Villa.
He's through
Number
here.
15, Tonali.
Mbappe.
Number 33, Zanetti.
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been shapes to shoot! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution in progress.
Milan making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Floated through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Abbiati. He's had it taken off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Added minute has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Kyle Walker looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Vicario comes out and deals with it, and claimed it back swiftly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Now it's Neymar. Great fish, shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Showing good feet. And this is Vieri. And the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Rice. And here's Platini.
Platini really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Conte. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This looks promising. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
A heavy challenge. Conte. And this is Vieri. Oh, that's a key interception.
Platini really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
It's Vieri! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Platini with the short one. And here's Platini. That's very neat. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's another good win of the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Conte. Distributed tidily. Half an hour played now. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Vieri, Platini. Oh, that's neat. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Conte. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That pass has been well intercepted. Dembele might just make this. Van de Ven. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness. Driving forward. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the movement is slick, and he's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the... Oh no, this does not look good! Flings it across. Vicario deals with that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Birmingham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Neymar. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Messi. Rice. Conte. Now it's Bale. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. No, again there's no way through. Van de Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good take, and is he in? Shoots! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van de Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's had it nicked away. Bale.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schmeichel is there to clear. And smartly reclaimed. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rice. Thuram. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. That pass isn't the best. No, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. That is great defending, so alert.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to 75 minutes for Varane. Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very...
Dembele! Hits off target and by quite a way. Varane is there, and he can pick it up. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. He's through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Bale. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Conte. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Nicely intercepted.
Rice have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rafael Varane. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And sections then, Jim.
Birmingham, desperate.